Hi everybody, we're going to look at a new product this season. This is our Task Jacket. So the Task Jacket is the Armoury's take on the Chore jacket, and the Chore jacket is this very in vogue style of jacket that functions a little bit like a sport coat, a little bit like a light overcoat, or sometimes even like an overshirt. Just depends on how you size it and how you like to wear it, how it might fit into your wardrobe personally. This particular one, which I'm very fond of because obviously it's the Armoury's one, I think came out really well. It's in a really interesting fabric. So it's a green cotton drill, and it's just the right shade of green. Like, it's not too yellow, it's not too gray. It's really, that color comes out in a really beautiful and fresh way, and I really hope it comes out on screen because it's lovely in real life. We fitted it with these kind of lighter horn buttons, which I think really suits the color. And also we did slightly lighter shade of stitching. So the stitching is a little bit more visible, and it reminds you a little bit of a green denim almost. The fabric is a heavyweight cotton drill, so it's good. It's starting to, it will work in Hong Kong's weather right now. Hong Kong is starting to dip under 30 degrees, and it will definitely work in somewhere like New York, where New York is really starting to close in on 20 degrees and maybe dip under. I want to mention a little bit about the sizing. So I wear an EU 48. I typically wear a size medium for our garments, and in the 48, the Task Jacket feels a little bit like an overshirt. I'll show you. So here you go. This is it in the 48. It's trim in the shoulder when you wear it in the 48. You know, like if I was to wear a heavy sweater, I think I would feel a little bit constricted, but it looks good. You know, like if you want something that's a little bit slimmer, then I think wearing true to size will work and it will feel like an overshirt. Personally, I like to wear these things a little bit more kind of loosey-goosey. I like to treat it a little bit more like a light overcoat or like a roomy sport coat. For the Task Jacket, personally, I would size up. I like this size. It has quite a bit more space through the body, a little bit more through the shoulders, and I can imagine if I wanted to wear even a heavier sweater underneath, it would still work really well. You know, the added advantage of having it be a little bit, the added advantage of going up one size is also you get a little bit more length. You know, and with a little bit more length, it does feel more like a light overcoat, more like a sport coat rather than an overshirt. All right, so let's do some styling for this lovely thing. We'll start with the basics, blues and whites. So here's the Task Jacket with a white polo shirt. This is our heavyweight cotton piqué polo shirt. With this, you know, obviously you can use chinos and all that sort of stuff, but I actually like it with gray trousers. I think it'd be really cool with gray trousers like that. And then for shoes, because of the paleness of the gray, I think it would work very nicely with this kind of fox-colored suede. Next up, I wanted to show you our chambray shirt. This is a band collar version, but we also do it with a spread collar. The band collar is called the everyday shirt. The cotton chambray I would match with the Orbium trousers that are new this season. So Orbium, which is a wonderful new brand run by our friend Nakagomi-san, who also does Coherence, which is our favorite overcoat maker. Orbium has this series of cotton trousers and jackets called work dress. I actually accidentally called it battle dress a couple videos ago. It's actually work dress. And I love the silhouette and I love the way this looks together. The work dress trousers has like a very fine finish, so it contrasts very nicely against the slightly irregular texture of the chambray and that heavy cotton drill. Shoe-wise, I like that with brown suede because everything's just a little muted like that. I think that works nicely. Or I think you could, if you wanted to, also do tan calf like that. This is a very new tan calf, but I love the idea of this outfit with like a more aged, more beat up pair of tan calf shoes. What else? I want to show you something a little bit more out there because this is such an unusual color. It's salmon kind of a pale, faded, almost pastelish salmon. And I think that works really nicely with a dark navy trouser. This is also an Orbium work dress trouser. I really love that together. With this, I would either do it with white sneakers, which I don't seem to have handy, or I would go with brown suede, or I might even think about doing black. I think black with a bit of grain could be very nice as well. And then there's also two other colors I want to show you. So this kind of athletic heather gray always works super well with navy, always works super well with green. I think that's great. And last one, really attractive new color whose name I can't quite pinpoint. It's kind of like a cinnamon, something like that, but it's an awesome color. I love it. You know, it reminds me of fruits in a really good way. And you know, with the saturation, this color works really nicely against those navy trousers as well. All right, so there we go, a few ideas for you on how to style the task jacket for the season, or really just any green jacket of this sort of color. And we'd love to hear if you have any other ideas of your own. We have the jacket in store and online, so please come by and check it out. That's it for now, and thanks for watching.